the IBRS pandemic framework. It has three dimensions. The context, which are the areas to be addressed, and that's what we're trying to explore further in this session. What's the impact of force majeure on service levels? Based on my experience, almost every service contract from the vendor perspective, there is a force majeure terms and condition. So if a force majeure happens, then more likely the vendor won't commit any longer to the agreed service level or even the agreed services or that sort of things. More likely, the pandemic is a sort of force majeure. So one of the discussion, how did it impact you, if any, during that session? That's a point for discussion. The second area to be addressed is the service desk. We heard from some of our clients that the workload on their service desk increased during the pandemics because of the need to work from home, and not everybody was fully equipped to it. Maybe the equipment were not up to date and so on. So as a result of these difficulties, then the workload of the service desk has to be increased. So that's one impact of the pandemic on the workload. The third area, the impact on managed services contracts. Most of the managed services contracts are designed to operate in normal type of operation. So how well did it serve you during this pandemic? And the last one is the impact on the cloud. Again, was the cloud arrangement suitable for you? Do you have to add something? Did it upset your budget because you have to work more, especially if it's charged by usage, and so on. So these are the key areas which need to have answers on it. And to find the answer, we believe it's better to cover the full life cycle, how you set it right from the beginning, how you operate during a pandemic, and then how you go back to a normal mode of operation. And this is, if you like, the next row, which is the life cycle. So before it happens, we recommend that you build a sort of defensive strategy. In other words, how to prepare for a pandemic. Be ready for it or any major disaster. And the outcome of defensive strategy should be an updated business continuity plan. So within the discussion, how suitable was your standard business continuity plan to operate during the pandemic? That's the first area which we need to discuss. The second area is the fallback strategy. So when the pandemic hits, how you operate during it. Did you maintain the same level of service? Did you have to drop, of course, some of the changes like working from home or that sort of things? So how you operated during that? What did you learn from it? And the outcome of the fallback strategy is why referring to fallback procedures, which are different from the normal mode of operations before December 2019. And the third area where we are here now is you need to recover to a new mode of operation. And how are you going to do it? What sort of things you're going to review? Do you want to review your IT strategy? You're going to review your service design. You're going to review your sourcing contracts, or that sort of things. These are the three areas which we want to discuss, which you can use at a later stage to come up with a comprehensive pandemic plan. So that's the purpose